Will you say absolutely that after March the 29th next year that no EU migrants coming to the UK will enjoy the same rights to stay as those already in the country up to that point?
When we looked at this issue of the rights of EU citizens in the UK, I was very clear that those people who've come from countries in the European Union to live in the UK already, so who came here when they thought we were still going to be a member of the European Union, they'd made a life choice, and it was important that we enabled them to carry on living their lives as they wanted to. That's exactly what we agreed when we agreed the details on citizens' rights in the deal, the arrangement we came to in December.
So they've backtracked.
But for those who come after the 29th of March next year, who know that we will no longer be a member of the European Union, then of course they're making a different choice. So there'll be a different approach for them.
Will that be a red line then for you if that comes up again and Michel Barnier says, actually, no, we want in that transition period for rights to remain the same? Will you say no?
Well, we're very clear that they're a different group of people. The group of people who've come from the countries of the European Union to the UK already, when they expected we were going to be part of the European Union, have made a choice, a life choice. We want to help them to maintain that.
So that's a red line for you?
It will be different.
In the negotiations, it's a non-negotiable?
Look, this is, of course we're going into a negotiation, but I'm very clear that when we do that, we will be doing it on the basis that those people who come to the UK after we've left the European Union will be in a different position from those who came when we were still a member and they had the expectation we were going to carry on being a member.
Whilst you've been here in China working hard, trying to sign lots of extra deals and so on, deep divisions over Brexit have been exposed back home. Ministers arguing over these impact statements analysis, whether they're even evidence or whether they're worthless. You didn't want them published, the Commons voted to publish them. This kind of disorder, which goes right up to the Cabinet, exposes not just division, but it exposes your lack of vision and authority, doesn't it?
I have a very clear vision, a vision for Brexit, which is after Brexit we will take back control of our money, our borders and our laws.
But these are all words that you use, but people now, 14 months just left, want detail, and there's no detail. There's an immigration policy that needs to be set. We don't know what it is.
The negotiations are in two phases. We've completed the first phase. Many people said that we wouldn't complete that first phase. We wouldn't get what we wanted. We did.
Well, you haven't really. They're backtracking on the EU citizens already.
No, we have agreed that deal. That was agreed in December. We now go on to the second phase of our negotiations.
Is that deal legal or political then, that deal?
The second phase of our negotiations is about what our future relationship with the European Union will be, and it's about us taking back control of our money, of our borders and our laws. But at the same time as we do that, my vision is for a global Britain that is trading around the world, independent, playing its role on the world stage. That's why I'm here in China. We've been talking here in China about trade. We've been talking about deals have been signed here between businesses that mean more jobs for people in the UK.
Prime Minister, why is it then that you can't unite your party whilst you're out here doing the good work that you are trying to do? They are fighting with each other. And if the public are seeing that, how can they trust you to deliver Brexit well if you can't even deliver a united party?
I think what the public have seen is that I've delivered on the first stage of the negotiations, and I've delivered a good deal for Britain. Now we go to the second stage. Now we work out what our future relationship is going to be. But crucially, while we leave the European Union, while we take back control of our borders and our laws and our money, we're also going to be out here around the world, as I am here in China, negotiating trade deals. Why do we want to do those trade deals? It's about prosperity and jobs in the UK. That's why it's good for Britain.
Finally, Donald Trump has said to ITV that he'd be tougher with Europe than you are being. When it comes to negotiating with America for a free trade deal, have you got the ability to negotiate with Donald Trump?
I had a very good meeting with Donald Trump when I was in Davos last week. We talked about trade between the United Kingdom and the United States.
Can you match him in negotiating ability?
We have got the negotiating ability, but crucially, this isn't just about the free trade agreement we'll negotiate for the future. It's about increasing trade here and now in the coming days and months. That's what I'm doing here in China, seeing businesses sign deals which will increase trade between the UK and China, and that means jobs for people in the UK.
Prime Minister, thank you very much.
Thank you.